from the teacher. Listening ears are turned all the way up. If you haven't turned them on yet today, they need to definitely be on for math. If you would like to come up and pick out one of our shapes, your job is going to be to tell me how many faces the shape has and how many vertices the shape has. Raise your hand if you know what I mean when I ask you for the number of faces or flat surfaces. What am I asking for, Dylan? The bottom or the top or the sides. So I think what Dylan is meaning is when I'm asking you for the faces or the flat surfaces, I'm asking for the sides. When I ask you for the vertices, what am I asking you for? Lily D? The corners, right, good job. All right, raise your hand if you would like to tell Ms. Newford the name of this shape and the number of vertices and flat surfaces the shape has. Brody, pick your head up, please. Janae? You can come up. Sometimes it helps us if we're holding the shape if we need to count it, and that's okay. How many vertices does this shape have? One vertice. Can you point to the vertice and hold it up so everybody can see? Where's the vertice? Good job. How many flat surfaces does this shape have? One. And what is the name of this shape? Cone. Good job. What is the real world cone that we like to remember when we're remembering the shape cone? The ice cream cone. Good job. Kennedy, on your bottom, please. This shape, who would like to come up? Tell me the name, tell me the number of vertices, and the number of flat surfaces this shape has. Camden. How many vertices does this shape have, Camden? 0. And how many flat surfaces does this shape have? 0. Can you hold it up so everybody can see? 1, 2, 3. Everybody tell me, what is the name of this shape? Sphere. I heard some spheres, and then I heard some circles. The correct answer is sphere. What would this shape have to look like if it were a circle? Thank you, Camden. Good job, sweetie. You can go sit down. Raising your hand. What would this shape have to look like if this were a circle? Daryl?
Like this, up there.
Like those shapes up there, correct. It would have to be flat. Since this is a round shape, it's 3D, it is the sphere. The flat shape, or the 2D shape, is the circle. Janae, sitting on your bottom, please. That's your warning. Next shape that we have been learning about, one more thing before we move on from the sphere. Who can tell me in our shape rap song, what is the real world example of the sphere that we like to remember?
Soccer ball.
Malik. Soccer ball. Oops. Soccer ball, good job. Raise your hand if you can tell me the name of this shape, the number of vertices, and the number of flat surfaces. Jaden, come on up. I can't call on you because you're not on your bottom, and you're waving your hand at Miss Newford instead of having a quiet hand. There are 6 what? Faces or flat surfaces, and how many vertices? This is a tricky one. How many vertices does this shape have? Good job, 8 vertices. And can you hold it up so everybody can see? What is the name of this shape, Jaden? Cube. A cube. Very good job. All right, we have just a couple more, and then we're going to move on and play Jeopardy to review before we take our test. Raise your hand if you can tell me the name of this shape, the number of vertices, and flat surfaces. Dominic?
Cylinder.
It's a cylinder, and how many vertices does this shape have?
2.
2. How many flat surfaces?
This one's
Let's look at this shape. When Ms. Newford thinks of a flat surface, I like to think of how many sides would be flat on a table and would stand up. Now when we see a sphere, it doesn't stand up, it just rolls, so it has 0. Let's look at how many sides could lay flat on the table. Dominic, do you think you can show us? 2. Show us the 2 sides that lay flat on the table. One on the bottom.